Okay, so a reminder about the exam rubric, which means the instructions. What are we going to do? So here we go. So if you're looking at past papers, you'll notice a lot of the past papers had 16 questions, which is now dropped to 15. And so that makes things a bit easier to work out. So each question is therefore worth 5 marks. And you'll also notice that in some of the old exam papers that they have this weird marking scheme which we don't use anymore. So that was with negative marking if you got things wrong, and positive marking if you got them right, and 0 if you skipped it. So in the new exam papers, which was been this year and last year, your marks are based upon managing to get something right. 0 if you get it wrong. So it's 15 times 5 will be the total marks. And the old stress exam papers are available in your exam folder. Only way to pass your stress exam is by doing past papers. So just make a note, of course, that we will be using a different rubric that we were last year. In fact, some of the very old papers, they just do long questions. They don't do any multi-choice. So don't expect that to happen. And I would like to remind you that Section A, there is no marking for working. So if it helps, write notes on your exam paper or the booklet, or don't write any notes at all for Section 8. It will make no difference. Do whatever is most convenient for you and helps you get the answer as quick as possible. For Section A, you should be looking at, I guess, about an hour and a half, try and spending time with them. So what does that work out to be? So that's 90 minutes divided by 15. So, go for about 5 minutes per question, and maybe give you some time to review some of the more tricky ones at the end. Section B, half an hour, one long question. You get a choice of one from 2 options, and that would be worth 25% of your marks. Section B, really important that you write things down. So even if you don't have a clue to approach the problem, look in your formula booklet, see if there's any formulas there that appear to be what you need to be working on or using, especially let's say if there's a, I don't know, pressure equation or whatever. So you write down whatever the formula is, and you're probably going to get marks just for writing down the formula, even if you haven't been able to do anything else other than that. So if you're doing a centroid problem, writing down the centroid equation, that might be helpful, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's about it, I think. And I'd like to thank you very much. So we've gone through Section A of the mock exam paper.